everyone, and welcome to Pasadena 2022. I'm here with special guest, Brad Drummond. Hi, how have you been?
Brian,
sorry. I was thinking of Brad.
It's Brad, you're looking at Brad over there. Brad is so cool too. Keep that, don't change it at all. Because if I had a choice for a name, it would probably have been Brad, but it's Brian.
So tell me, regarding Death and everything, because of course all this is Death themed. Yeah. Tell me, what has been your experience voicing Ryuk in Death?
It's been great. It's such a fabulous series. It's one of my favorites. And it's such a connecting show for so many people in the anime loving world that it's drawn me into their world as well. So I just love it. It's fantastic. And I love to see that it still has so much life after almost 17 years ago since we recorded it.
Yes, 17 years. Yeah. Wow, that is such a long time.
Yeah.
Tell me, how much time went into developing Ryuk's voice?
About 4 minutes. And I'm not even joking with you. I wasn't asked to audition for the role. I was asked to audition for other things. I showed up at the studio and I saw this picture of Ryuk on the wall, which wasn't a character I was asked to audition for. And I was like, I took that picture in to the director and said, can I read for this guy? Like I got Light's dad, a couple of the other cops, some random characters. And I said, I want to audition for this demon looking guy. He said, sure, here's his sides, have a quick look, which was 3 or 4 minutes. And I came up with a voice. He played the Japanese version. He said, don't match it at all, but he does have kind of a peculiar laugh. So take that into your own thoughts and do what you want with it. So I only had a few minutes to come up with something. I listened to the Japanese voice, came up with what I thought would be a good look and sound. I thought it'd be gravelly. I thought it would have an interesting effect and have a fun voice to it. And I got picked for that role, not the other ones that I was actually called in to read for.
Not only did you voice Ryuk in the Japanese animation, but you also voiced Ryuk and dubbed him in the live action version of it.
Tell me,
how was your experience on that?
That was fun. Like it was pretty different to actually I thought they did such a great job actually with Alessandro and Shannon and Brad doing the voices of the live characters. But I had it probably the easiest because my character was still animated of all of them. There's a few, but I had an animated version I could still do. So I didn't feel maybe as different as they did in having to voice it because I had still animated flaps to match. They had to match a real Japanese actor's voice, but it was no different than doing the show. I just jumped right into it and went for it.
Tell me, what's your opinions on Netflix's live version of Death and William Dafoe's version of Ryuk?
I'll say this. It's not my favorite version of it, but I think of anybody that could have casted that role. But when I saw he was being cast to play Ryuk, I thought, great choice. Of any actors, that have that sort of look in their face, they have the gravelly textured voice, I thought they made an excellent call as an actor to play that role. I didn't think the whole thing came together. I wasn't as thrilled with some of the other casting. It's hard to kind of put 37 episode series into what they did in one movie. It's just going to be hard to do. I think the Duffer Brothers are probably going to do a fabulous job if they make a nice long series out of it and really spend their time trying to honor the script and the characters that currently existed in the anime and the manga.
Right, I'm pretty sure William Dafoe's shoulders were really, really hurting after that.
Yeah, I would say they were probably really hurting. Yeah, absolutely. But good on him, and good on. I'm just the fact that they did the version of it, and then Simpsons have done something with it, and the Duffer Brothers are going to plan to do it. The show still has legs. Like other producers are saying, we want to make more of this because this is a great series, and it is. It just is.
Before we end this interview, I want to congratulate you for getting cast as Dr. Eggman in the new upcoming series.
Yeah. I was glad only a couple of weeks ago to be able to say that's who I was playing. And it was fun for years ago. Being cast as Knuckles in Sonic Underground was a thrill. And one of my first sort of roles in Prelay.
You don't mean that, Robotnik. You're bluffing.
Sue Blue directed that, who directed all the Mutant Ninja Turtles and a bunch of other stuff. She was fabulous. But to have it come back around, and when we found out Sonic Prime was coming, everybody thought maybe Brian's going to play Knuckles again. But I knew when the audition sides, I auditioned for Knuckles, but I probably put so much more effort in because I wanted to play Dr. Robotnik and to play Eggman. He's just, I love the villains. I love the characters that and the vocalizations that I can do with roles like that. And it was the role that I was the most drawn to on the page. And I managed to, luckily, with the reads I gave them, I managed to get that one. Excited, December 15th. You got to watch it.
Before we go, can you give us a one-liner from Ryuk?
A one-line from Ryuk. Let's see. Humans are so interesting.
Thank you so much.
All right, thanks.